Feeling overwhelmed? Let's talk about what mental pressure is and how to actually relieve it. Let's start with this idea. It's not weakness, it's a sign you've been strong for too long.
If your mind just feels heavy or tired, this is for you. We're going to find some real relief.
So, what is this pressure? It's simply the overload from carrying way too much for way too long.
It usually comes from things like overthinking, fear of failure, or just comparing yourself to others.
Your mind isn't broken, okay? It's just overloaded. Think of it like way too many tabs open. The goal isn't to get rid of all pressure. It's about learning how to release it every single day. So how do you actually stop fighting your own thoughts? Well, let's get into our first technique. The biggest mistake we make is trying to push thoughts away. It just makes them louder. So instead of fighting, try this. First, just acknowledge it. Then give that feeling a name. And get this, just naming a thought can cut its emotional intensity by as much as half. Seriously. Okay, let's talk about something physical. You don't need fancy meditation, just the right kind of breathing. It's called the 4-6 method. Super simple. Breathe in for 4 seconds and then out for 6. That longer exhale, that's the key. It literally tells your nervous system that you are safe.
Okay, but what about real life? How do you handle pressure when you have responsibilities you can't drop?
Here's the trick. You have to ask yourself, what is the very next small step I can take? See, pressure comes from trying to solve the whole future. Peace, it comes from handling just one step.
And remember, this pressure isn't just in your head. It actually gets stored in your body too.
Try a quick walk, unfiltered writing, stretching, or talking to one person you really trust. And finally, let's talk about one of the biggest sources of pressure today, comparison. It's silent poison. You have to remember, everyone has their own struggles, their own battles. Direct comparison just doesn't make sense. So internalize this. You are not late, you are not behind, you are on your own unique path. So let's end with this reframe. Feeling pressure doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you care. So be kind to your mind, right? And remember, rest is not the same thing as quitting. You don't have to fix it all today.
So what is one small thing you can do right now?